God speaks out in the words between us. Hear those words right now. I am holy. You are holy. There is beauty between us. Spirit shines in the light between us. See that light right now. Peace is born in the good between us. Be that peace right now. I am holy. You are holy. There is beauty between us. Between us. Faith is the bond that we share between us. Hold that faith right now. Truth is the life in the breath between us. Live that truth right now. We are holy. We are holy. We are holy. We are between us. Love is alive in the space between us. Love is alive between us. I've heard it said that we're small and alone on our path, but my mind is set on a life greater than that, and my heart is open wide. My heart will be open wide. All that's good that flows from above and below. I am that. I am that. All the joy and love that a life can hold. I am that. I am that. All that's good. All that's good. Some say the answers I seek are found on my knees, but I listen inside to tear down walls. We'll make a world that works for all. One heart, one mind, one power. In the name of love. In the name of love. In the name of love, there is the truth behind the life we live. Nothing hides the light we shine when we're standing side by side. One heart, one mind, one power. In the name of love. Every face is the face of love. Every voice is the voice of love. Every name is the name of love. We all come from a place of love. One heart, one mind, one power. One heart, one mind, one power. One heart, one mind, one power. In the name of We are one. We are one. We are all one in God. We are love. We are love. We are all the love of God. Beauty surrounds
Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Unity Columbine Center, Spiritual Center, where, centered in God, we celebrate a world of harmony, peace, and abundance for all. Thank you for braving the slush all over the place to be here this morning. We have Columbine singers this morning, and we have Kat Ackerman and John Stubbs and Karen Karsh. So please stand for our first joy song.
Well, good morning. Good to see you. Everybody looks warm and toasty. Let's go ahead and sing together. Can you put your hands together? All right, y'all know this one. Let's sing together. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me know that love is all around.
Let me know that love is all around.
Oh, let me know that love is all around.
Let me know that love is all around.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way.
Let me live in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way.
Let me live in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me know that love can heal us all.
Let me know that love can heal us all.
Oh, let me know that love can heal us all.
Let me know that love can heal us all.
Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way.
And oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Let me love in a holy, holy way.
Now is our time to welcome up the children. So if you're in the aisle, move quick because they are coming in. Come on up, children. Jeannie will tell us a little bit about what they're going to focus on today. We will bless them out, and then we'll stand for our second joy song.
We have a few more coming. Hi, sweetie. Glad you're here. Well, hi, Olive. Yay, she's here too. Piper, you can come up too. Yeah, we'd love to have everyone. I think all the kids are up here with me for now. So we're going to introduce our featured family. We had a featured family, but they aren't feeling well today. So I have another featured family. So I'm going to pass that over real quick.
Hello. My name is Lauren Yeldell. I have Addison. They just found out they were going to be the family today. And Corinne. Corey, can they see you? Corinne Yeldell. And they've been coming here. We've been here since before COVID, 2018. We've been downstairs. So, yeah. I think they have something to say.
Meow.
Can you tell us your name?
My name's Corinne.
And how old are you?
6.
What grade are you in?
First.
And she only has a few teeth. Are you good? Do you want to say anything else?
I love dogs.
Thank you. And I do have to give one more huge kudo. Lauren is with me every Sunday for my whole 3 years of being here. So a huge round of applause for helping. Couldn't do it without her. So, okay, you guys, we are going to have our first choir rehearsal with Ryan. We're so excited. Yeah, so we have a Christmas kids choir. So a lot of us are in that. There's about 20 of us in that. And then we also have a Thanksgiving dance rehearsal today. And then we're also talking about gratitude and gratefulness and thankfulness. So you can bless us out.
We love you. We bless you. We appreciate you. We see the Christ you are.
Well, you can go ahead and stand back up on your feet. I think one week we need to have all of you run up here the way we do the kids. That would be fun. Go ahead and stand back up on your feet this morning. We're going to sing a new song that I think you're going to like a lot. If you were here this summer, Summer Osborne performed, and this is one of her songs. It's just a good affirmation of who we are, that we are here, we are loved, and we are wonderful and perfect as we are. Let's sing that together. It's easy to catch on to. I am here, I am whole as I am. I am safe, I am loved as I am. I am grateful and I'm free, and I'm as perfect as can be. I am here, I am whole as I am. Come on, sing that. I am here, I am whole as I am. I am safe, I am safe. I am loved as I am. I am grateful and I'm free, and I'm as perfect as can be. I am here, I am whole as I am. Y'all keep playing. Before we sing this again, just one line just hit me really, really strong. So I want to say something about it. And I realized when I sang the words, I am loved, you know, I say I love you a lot. But I don't say I am loved a lot. And it just like strengthened me, I felt like, when I sang that. So I just wanted to stop to say, don't just get into this routine of singing what's on the screen, right? There's power in a lot of the, hopefully everything, but a lot of the stuff we sing at least, right? And especially that, to say whichever one of those words is grabbing you. I'm safe. Maybe you don't feel safe, right? Go ahead and declare, I'm safe. Maybe you don't feel perfect as you are. Declare, I'm perfect as can be. Maybe you don't feel here. You're somewhere else. Just say, I'm here to receive, to get what is for me and to change and be better and give my part to this group of people. Whatever it is that you need. I know it's new, but let's just receive from it as we sing. One more time. I am here, I am whole as I am. I am safe, I am loved as I am. I am grateful and I'm free, and I'm as perfect as can be.
Thank you, Ryan, and the Columbine singers and our musicians. And now we turn inward. This is our time for prayer and silent meditation. We will have some meditative music from Karen, and then the prayer and meditation by one of our prayer chaplains, Lena Rose.
When it's too big to believe in, you might feel so alone. Nothing's right, nothing feels clear, and it's too hard to conceive in. God, are you really there? That's when I hear a whisper in my ear. I am here, right where you are, part of every mountain, part of every star. You are here, right where I am, part of every ocean and every grain of sand. I'm as close as the very breath you breathe. Part of you, God will always be. I am here when it's too big to believe in, and I feel all alone. Nothing's right, nothing seems clear, and it's too big to conceive in. Tell me, God, tell me, are you really there? That's when I swear I hear a whisper in my ear. I am here inside of you, part of everything we are, all we say and all we do, and you are here inside of me, everything you see and we feel, all that isn't yet to be. I'm as close as the very breath you breathe. I am part of you, and I will always be. I am here. If you want to sing that line with me, please do. Here we go. I am here. I love when you sing. Sing with me again. I am here. That's so beautiful. Let's do it one more time. I am here. Last one. I am here. And I will always be.
Great Spirit, thank you for this moment to breathe, to settle, to turn inward. And I know that each breath I take is the breath of divine spirit. And as I feel my heart space expand, I know that I'm flowing more love energy through me into the world. And I say thank you for this breath. Thank you for this life. Thank you for each day I get to step more fully into my divine expression of me. And we use the power of release in this moment to release anything in the way of love flowing. We release judgment. We release grievances in order to step more fully into the love that we are and the love that we are meant to be. And as we walk our day, as we walk through this blessed community, we see each other with eyes of love and hold each other in the beauty of God. We let go, we release whatever's in the way of us expressing our truth, expressing our love, expressing our joy, and we step into joyful abundance because we are one. And we say thank you. We remember everyone in our prayer box, on our prayer list, all those in need of prayer around our world. We send a loving spark to all those in need as we continue to walk our path of loving kindness. And may we remember how blessed we are and how beautiful this life is. And let us step into a few moments of silent meditation. Amen.
I am here, and I will always be. Hello, Columbine. If you knew how glad I was to be here today, you killed me. Oh, God! And get ready for heaven, my friends. I swear to God. I shouldn't say it like that. Excuse me, Sue. You all know me, don't you? You know what? I mean, you haven't gotten to see me with a band, and this woman plays like just like an angel and everything else. And John Stubbs, and oh, God, this is Kat Ackerman, everybody. Are you ready? Okay. Take me easy, girl. You have got to there you go. Accentuate the positive. Eliminate the negative. And latch onto the affirmative. But don't mess. Don't you mess with Mr. In Between. Hang on. And you've got to spread joy up to the maximum and leave old gloom right down at the minimum and have faith, or pandemonium is liable to walk upon that scene to illustrate my last remark. Jonah and the whale, Noah and the ark. What did they do? Just when everything seemed so dark, they said you got to accentuate the positive. Eliminate the negative. Latch onto the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. Play for me, Kat.
Karen, a lot of people were standing up. Just want to let you know. It's so great to see you standing out from away from the piano. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. What a week. This week, Pat Foss posted something on Facebook that I want to share with you. Maybe you're all friends with Pat Foss. I don't know on Facebook, but it's over several slides, but it's a conversation. So, the world is completely out of control. God, I know. It's such an adventure, right? No, it's like being on a runway train. I need to feel like I'm in control of my life. God, you want to be in control? Yes. God, you are living on a spinning wet rock of a planet that resides next to a constantly exploding fireball in the middle of an ever-expanding universe that is filled with mysteries beyond your wildest imagination. Okay. God. And on this planet, you are hurtling through the great expanse you are coexisting with billions of other people who have free will and their own experiences that shape their perspectives and beliefs. Yeah? God, and while all this is going on and your soul is residing in a physical body that is such a miracle of delicate engineering that at any given moment could produce this last heartbeat. Right. God, what is it about your existence that you think you have any control over? God, come on, you know the answer to this. What can you control? How kind I am to people? God, yep, and one other thing. What's that? God, how kind you are to yourself. Aside from that, most of everything else is a bit outside of your design. That is a bit terrifying. God, all great adventures are. So that seemed kind of fitting. Kind of fitting for this week where maybe some of us are feeling like we're out of control. Do we ever have control? We never really had control of the world, just of what goes on in our own consciousness, in our own behavior. Before we get too much into that, tomorrow is Veterans Day, and so I want to honor our veterans. And I ask if you served in our forces, in our any of the branches of our armed forces, will you please stand so we can honor you and thank you. Thank you. So I have a prayer that I found, it was written by someone else whose name I don't remember, but if you want to bring that up, Doug. For these men and women who were standing, and in remembrance of all those who have given of themselves in service of their country, let us recognize that there is in each one of us love, God, the universe, the source of all things, whatever you wish to call it. From this remembrance, let us know that as we fight our enemies, we are also fighting the demons within ourselves. Let us each give a blessing to all who have sacrificed themselves that we may live in freedom this day and every day. From this place of love, let us find the commonalities between individuals, parties, socioeconomic groups, cultures, races, lifestyle choices, religions, and nations, in order that we might love each other unconditionally and begin a dialogue that allows us to celebrate our diversity and respect our fellow human beings. Let us take these thoughts of unity into our daily lives and begin to love our neighbors as ourselves. Thank you, Spirit. May we activate this love now and in every moment as we move through our days. May we allow it to bloom, and so it is. I thought that was just beautiful. And again, very timely for what's going on in our country, as is this fall program we've been doing. This was intentional to be talking about loving kindness during this time. The sacred art of loving kindness. Many of you are following along. This is week 6 of a 7-week program. We've been going over the 13 attributes of loving kindness. They're also the 13 attributes, according to Judaism, that Moses received from God. These attributes are things in us because we are the image of God that we have within us, that we are, that we can cultivate, that we can practice, that we can become more of, so that we may be a more loving community, a more loving world, a more loving nation. These things aren't easy. None of these are easy. We want to control things, as that opening, whatever you call that, dialogue was about. We want to control. And we can't. We don't. We can only control how we respond, how we are, how we show up, the words we use, the kindness we express. And we're being called to be more kind. To be kind, maybe not even more kind, but to be kind. So this week we're covering 4 of the attributes. It's a lot, but preserving kindness. And then the other 3 are all about forgiveness, forgiving iniquity, forgiving willfulness, and forgiving error. I want to start with the forgiveness part first, because I think forgiveness is hard. It's hard work. And I think forgiveness is necessary to preserve kindness. And so these different levels of forgiveness. In Unity, we always talk about that sin, we don't really talk about sin, but sin is just missing the mark. We made a mistake. We're human. It's going to happen a lot. All of us are going to miss the mark from time to time. And the process for forgiving error, missing the mark, and willfulness and iniquity it's all the same. It's about being aware. It's about acknowledging whatever emotion is coming up for us, whether we're the ones that need to forgive or we're looking for forgiveness. Either way, allow those emotions to be there. Allow them, but don't cling to them. Don't hang on to them. Transform them. And they mostly come from the stories that we tell ourselves. The stories that we tell ourselves and we keep telling ourselves, and we repeat them and repeat them and repeat them until they become who we are. And so the forgiveness process is challenging. It's probably the hardest thing that we do on a spiritual path is to forgive. Because forgiveness requires us to let go. It requires us to surrender. It requires us to love when we're hurt. It's not easy. And Jesus' disciple Peter asking Jesus, how many times must I really forgive 7 times? And he says, no, 70 times 7. It's an ongoing process. It's never ending. Our whole lives, we will need to continue to practice forgiveness. Not an easy thing. But it's something that we have to do, we must do, if we want to be free, if we want to have inner peace, if we want to live in a world and see kindness, we have to let go of those resentments. We have to let go of that anger and that whatever we're holding on to that is keeping us imprisoned to our pain. And forgiveness is essential. And forgiveness is for us. Have you ever noticed that? If we need to forgive somebody, if somebody has hurt us and we're feeling the need maybe to let that go and to forgive, it's for us. It's not for them. They probably don't even care or know. It's for us so that we don't hang on to things, so we don't hang on to anger, so that we don't become somebody that we don't recognize, that we don't want to be, that we don't want to show up as. In the gospel, according to John, it says, if you forgive the sins of any, they are forgiven them. If you retain the sins of any, they are retained. Because forgiveness happens in our consciousness. It's something that we do to free ourselves, to let go of the story. I like how Mary Morrissey talks about forgiveness is giving for peace of mind. It's giving for more love in our lives. It's giving for the experience of joy. Because when we're hanging on to resentment, when we're hanging on to anger, when we're hanging on to anything that restricts us from living fully, we're not forgiving. So we have to, if we want, you don't have to if you want to live in a narrow mind. But if you want peace, if you want love, forgiveness is the way. Now, Shapiro talks about in this chapter 9 about forgiveness in that a lot of times what we think as forgiveness isn't really forgiveness. Forgiveness is a completely dying to that story, letting go of that story. But he talks about how it's not forgetting. I always grew up with forgive and forget. No, he says, and I hadn't heard this before, it's not forgetting. You want to remember so that you can show up differently the next time, so that we can make different choices. So it's not forgetting. It's not excusing bad behavior. It's not accepting things as they are. It's not accepting this pain or accepting this bad behavior. It's not denial that it's not happening at all. And this is a good one for spiritual people that are on a spiritual path. It's not numbing. It's not saying, oh, I don't really feel any pain when we do. It's not any of those things. Those things all stand in the way of truly letting go, of truly forgiving. He says, people who claim that spacious mind is impervious to suffering know nothing about spacious mind. Spacious mind feels everything. It simply clings to nothing. Spacious mind allows all feelings to arise, notes and learns from those feelings, and then allows them to fade. Allows them to fade. Make room for everything, but cling to nothing. And forgive. Sharon Salzberg, in her book, Loving Kindness, says similar things. It's about forgiveness. We can't possibly experience loving kindness or express loving kindness if we're unforgiving. If we're unforgiving, we are held prisoner by our own past actions or the actions of others. We can't fully live. We have to forgive. And it's hard, and it's challenging. One of the things that helps me with forgiveness is I go back to Jesus on the cross, saying, Father, forgive them, they don't know what they're doing. And I say those words, and I say them out loud when I feel hurt, when I feel betrayed. Forgive them, they don't know what they're doing. They aren't aware that we are one. That and me too, when I've hurt someone, I'm not aware of what I'm doing. Because we are one. Why would we hurt anyone? If we really understood that, if we really were in that place of oneness, we wouldn't want to hurt anyone. It's hard to forgive. It's hard. So this has been quite a week. Kevin and I were at a memorial service yesterday in Michigan. Got back last night. And it was a beautiful honoring of Kevin's stepmom who passed away unexpectedly 3 weeks ago. The week my granddaughter was born, and Kevin's mom, he moved her into memory care, and his stepmom died all within a few days, and it's a lot. So there's always seems to be a lot, but it seems to come in cycles, and there's a lot to hold. And this week, there's been a lot to hold for many of us. And when we are in a situation or faced with a situation that we don't understand, that we don't like, it wasn't of our choosing, it's really hard to express from this loving place with loving kindness. Challenging. And so we had an election this week. And if you are celebrating the results of this election, congratulations, truly, and may you be gracious with your celebration. And if you are grieving or angry or confused or not understanding what happened with the results of the election, I understand. And take a breath. Take a breath. Don't forget to breathe. The minister at the memorial service we were at yesterday talked about the rest in music, that there's always a rest built into music. We need that pause. And so we need the pause here when things happen that we don't understand or we don't necessarily like, to pause and remember who you are. Remember what we've been talking about the last few weeks. Remember as you cross that threshold and come into this sanctuary that you are the image of God. And remember as you leave this sanctuary that you get to choose if you're going to be the likeness of God, if you're going to express from that loving place. I think the world needs more people who can make the shift from fear and chaos to love and to peace and to understanding. The world needs us to remember that. The world needs us to remember who we are. That our point of power is in this present moment. When we stay focused, when we stay aware, when we stay awake, that we are the image of God, that we are one, that we are all connected. We're in unity, in a unity center this morning, and maybe you're watching online. We're in a unity center because we believe in unity. And our founders of unity, Charles and Myrtle Fillmore, believed in unity, in bringing people together. And this is challenging when other people don't see it our way. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. And be kind. And don't let anyone take your own peace of mind. I will not accept that. No one is going to take my peace of mind. I worked way too hard to get it. Seriously. There are lots of spiritual practices in this book. There's lots of spiritual practices period. There's lots of spiritual practices, and whatever works for you, use that to remember who you are, to stay grounded, to stay centered. The daily word on Wednesday was divine order, and it talked about we don't know how life is going to unfold. We don't know how anything is going to unfold. We just don't. Stay present. Hold the vision. Hold the high watch. We who are awake to that, we who know this to be true, that we are all the image of God, we're the ones that can do this. So, like it or not, you've been invited. You've been invited. Trust in that. I have hope and trust because of this community. I've never been part of a community like this before. And I've been here 12 years, and I love this community. But I have trust and I have hope because I see how strong we are in faith. I see how strong and how steeped we are in kindness. I see how fierce we are when we're taking care of each other and when we're partying together. We love to have fun together. We love being together. And if you haven't experienced that here in this community, you're welcome to experience it with us. We need to remember to be kind. And it starts with forgiving, remembering who we are. We can do this. On Wednesday, 2 days in a row, Wednesday and Thursday, I told you, I think last week, that I pull a card from this oracle that I have on Mary Magdalene Oracle, it's called. And 2 days in a row, I got the same card. And so I'm like, oh, okay, there's something there for me. And the card was the first power. Now, in Mary's gospel, the gospel according to Mary Magdalene, if you don't know anything about that, there is one, and it was discovered around the same time the Nag Hammadi text came out, but it's very early, it's fragmented, but it's amazing. And in it, she describes the 7 egoic powers that all of us struggle with, all of us are challenged with, all of us need to work through, sometimes daily, sometimes moment to moment, these 7 egoic powers. And so I got, for 2 days in a row, Wednesday and Thursday, I got the card, the first power, which the first power is darkness. And I was feeling a darkness. I was feeling a heaviness in my heart. And this first power, that when we become aware that we are in this place of not feeling hopeful, of losing all hope, of feeling like everything is dark, of feeling like what is happening to the world, the darkness reminds us to turn within. It reminds us, because there's no outer source of light, to go within. That's where the light is. That's where it is sourced. It's sourced in each one of us. When it's so dark that we don't see the road ahead, the road forward, go within. And find that love that you are, because you all are that. It's not a question of if. It's there. Each one of you is worthy beyond measure because you're here, because you exist. Each one of you is love itself because you are here, because you're breathing, because you exist. And then we can tell a new story. And so this chapter on preserving kindness is all about the stories we tell. The stories we tell about ourselves, and so many times we're self-denigrating. We don't tell the kind stories about ourselves, but the stories that we tell about ourselves is who we are, is who we see ourselves, how we see ourselves. and how others will see us if that's how we're sharing, if that's what we're sharing. Share stories of kindness, of yourself. Preserve kindness. Mary Magdalene, in the year, I think 591 maybe, Pope Gregory declared in a sermon that she was a prostitute. There's no evidence of that. No evidence of that anywhere. But he declared it. And then for 1,400 years, maybe a little more, that was the story that was told about Mary Magdalene. I'm taking a Mary Magdalene class right now, so it's really fascinating to me. But that was the story that was preserved about her. It's not who she was. She's considered the apostles' apostle. And it's time we start telling a new story. Tell a new story of the kind people that we are. Tell that story. What do you want to leave as a legacy? What do you want to leave to your children, your grandchildren, your people who you're close to? In this chapter, he talks about an ethical will, which I love the idea of that, of sharing with whoever you're going to leave it to stories of yourself, your values, what's important to you and why, and how did you get there? I want to do that for my kids. I think it's an important way to leave your legacy. Not that you're telling them this is how they have to be or this, you're sharing your story, you're preserving your kindness. So we are invited to this during this time. Whether you like it or not, we're all here. We're all invited to be kind, to express from the image of God that we are and become the likeness of God. You ready for that? It's here. If you want more peace, more love, more kindness in your life, be that. Be that. Peace be with you. Namaste.
This is a song I wrote a few years ago, and it's so pertinent for today. There's a voice singing in the darkness, a whisper on the sunrise, an echo in the dawn. There is a voice, everyone can hear it. We just have to listen. It's sweet, it's clear, it's strong. It's a voice of heavenly hope. And it's a voice of caring, a voice of kindness. It's a voice calling out to each and every one of us. Let love lead the way. There's a voice singing in the darkness, a whisper on the sunrise, an echo in the dawn, and that with advice so simple, we all know it can't be wrong. It's a voice of heavenly healing, you know it is. It's a voice of compassion, a voice of peace. It's a voice calling out to all of us. Let love lead the way. Kindness, just think of it as a hero. And love is gonna show us all the way. Isn't that right? Do you really want to make a difference? Do you really want to make a change? Do you really want to make this world a better place? Let love lead the way. Kindness, just think of it as your hero. Only love's gonna save the day. Here we go. Do you really want to make a difference? If you do, say yes. You got it. Do you really want to change the world? Say yes. Do you really, 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 really want to make it a better place? Let love lead the way. There's a voice singing in the darkness, a whisper on the sunrise, singing, let love lead. Let love lead the
The one and only Karen Karsh. So I'm going to blitz through the next part so then I can release the hounds. So we start this part by saying our purpose statement together. Please do that with me. We commit to increasing our spiritual awareness, diversifying our community, manifesting our highest potential, and positively impacting the world. And there are many ways that we can do this. At this point in our service, we're focused on the financial ways that you can support Columbine so that we can support ourselves and the greater community. So as our ushers prepare the offering bags to go through the sanctuary, let's say our offering blessing together. God's love has always met and will always meet all my needs. I give freely, I receive abundantly, and I am grateful. And we are indeed grateful for the many, many gifts that you share with us. And right now, while the offering bags are circulating, let's turn and give a wave to our online viewers. Hello, we're so glad you're joining us today, whether it's now or a little bit later. It's really great to have this technology. And if you're here for the first time or the first time in a long time, welcome. We are grateful to have you here, and you are invited to join us in Foss Hall after the service. There will be a healing circle today, and it will be in the sanctuary this time. It will be led by Lena Rose. And so what we will do is we have extra prayer chaplains today. And so once the prayer chaplains have had a chance to pray with everyone who is waiting, then the healing circle will begin. It's our annual donation drive, semi-annual donation drive for Sister Carmen. You'll find these little sheets around the building. You can either take one or take a photo of it. And I want to show you this real quick video so you have perhaps a better idea of how Sister Carmen works.
The Sister Carmen Community Center is a family resource center that helps to provide assistance to those in need without discrimination. From accessing food in our food pantry to gaining skills such as our digital literacy classes through our Bridging Digital Divide program. Our families and our community members have just been through so much between the pandemic, the Marshall Fire that burned over 1,000 homes, and we're still recovering, but Sister Carmen is doing what we can to help.
And we love to do what we can to help Sister Carmen in their mission. So you see the giant blue bin in the foyer. And please, up through the Sunday after Thanksgiving, we will have that bin there for you to bring items. And I'm going to ask Laura to put an update in the update this week, because we've gotten some new information about the kinds of things that are the most helpful right now for them. So thank you in advance for your generosity. And then, just so you know, our Christmas Eve services will be at 3 and 5 p.m. So please put that on your calendar and be ready to join us. Both of them are candle lighting. The 3 p.m. is geared more toward families.
Join the choir.
Join. Who said that? And choir rehearsals will begin shortly, so with the fabulous Ryan Barnett. So if you want information, he's your guy. It's so much fun to sing with Ryan. Can I get an amen to that? Many of us have enjoyed that. Now today is the second and final day of our art and craft fair and show. And it's in Foss Hall, so it will be busy in there, and we really invite you to go in and look around. You'll be amazed at the creativity that you see in there. And the first table that you're going to encounter is set up by the prayer chaplains, including their new book, The Dance of Prayer. So please take a look at that and everything else in there. And who are our prayer chaplains for today? Okay, so we have Christy, and we have Vicky, and we have Sue, and Beth, and Gretchen. So they'll move themselves around the sanctuary. So let's leave quickly so that they have space for people who are seeking prayer. And thank you so much. Let's all stand for the a peace song and our prayer for protection.
Let's sing. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator, family all are we. Walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. The light of God surrounds us, the love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Let me live in a holy, holy way.
Let me live in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way.
Let me live in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me know that love can heal us all.
Let me know that love can heal us all.
Oh, let me know that love can heal us all.
Let me know that love can heal us all.
Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Let me love in a holy, holy way.
I came yesterday so like